This is a reading for Virgo. This is a weekly reading. I do have a few channeled messages. You didn't have too many. I think the other groups had a lot more. Um, there's a lot of imagery and things I channeled, but there's also a lot of messages that personally might suit you for this week. Um, I'm going to start off with the first um, card, I guess. That is the Nine of Cups. It's getting a little dark in here. Anyway, Nine of Cups in reverse, of course. So there's some type of song. I don't know what type of song that would be. Even if you intend to find happiness on your own, it will not be easy. Everyone should share their happiness with each other. So there could be a bit of a hindrance on your happiness right now, or the fact that you're doing stuff, you're succeeding, or you could be doing a lot of fun stuff alone, and you might want to share it with somebody. So you might be thinking romantic interests or other things that um, might fall into that category, some type of companionship, I guess. So number two, we have the beginning of the week. Uh, so we have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups usually has to do with savings. In this thing, there's an illusion. So there's some bit of illusion, some bit of truth you need to find out. So now is essentially the time to relax instead of being a perfectionist. Try it, you may find it a surprisingly easy task. So you just have to go from 60 to 0, take a nap, relax, I guess. I don't know. I've never relaxed in my life, so I wouldn't know about that. Anyway, number three, we have the middle of the week. There's something that might need to change. You have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So, changing yourself will result in a refresher. It would be good if you tried playing sports or redecorating your room. So, one of the two, I think sports is a better thing for your energy. Um, uh, I've been exercising myself and I hate exercising. I had to start exercising because I got corona, so it's like I hate fucking exercise. So, anyway, I had to eat better, I had to exercise, health problems, fun stuff. Anyway, number four, we have the end of the week with the Two of Cups, the ponderous type. So there's a dream you have. Maybe it's a dream that turns into a nightmare. If it's about me, it probably does. I don't know. People that have had dreams about me, I'm usually in a nightmare scenario. Because my own aura gives off nightmares, I guess. So, we have mail or a letter, or give a phone call to a friend which you haven't talked to in a long time. You might find a clue to self recognition. So, with Santeria has to do with self and ancient power and magic and shit. And they have these boxes where you put all your personal effects in, like your first baby tooth, your locks of hair when you were a child, baby books, your first graduation, all the cutesy shit that you did as a kid. You usually put some memento of that. Um, and I feel like with friends, it's kind of the same thing. If you've seen childhood friends, it brings you back to a nicer time. And the soul spirit is kind of like that as well. It has soul recognition to a better place in time, or it wants to reminisce on other things. That's why it gives you pictures and songs and noises and memories and dreams and stuff, so that you can calm down or have a memory of a softer time or a less painful time or whatever you need in that moment in time. It's an interesting thing, the way that our minds work and our vessel that we drive in this lifetime. So, anyway, we have number 5. Number 5 is the Weekend, which is the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups, there's something that's glowing about this weekend. Maybe you're looking forward to something. It's something that you may have done July 2nd through the 11th, that week. So probably drinking. Signs of good luck. Good fortune approaches. All hesitation is lost, and you will need to do natural appearances before your eyes, and the most important thing to do is firmly prepare yourself. So, around this moment in time, I believe something happened in July 2nd through the 11th. It could have been summertime. It could have been romantic interest time. Could have been graduating college. There could be millions of things that happened around July. So it could be a reuniting of a particular person, place, or a thing, or a particular party, or, a thing. So, sounds fun. Anyway, so number 6. I've never been one for parties, so I like my own company better than everybody else being near me. So we have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords in reverse. So there's time. Time for what? I don't know. So there's an event, always has a message attached. You'll get better at timing if you try to stay aware of it. So if you know the message or the lesson attached to a party or an instance in your life, you will then be able to navigate your own life in your waking hour. So, if you're drinking, partying, just having an old Nero time of it, there's going to be a point where you're going to have to kind of get out of your Caligula state and go into more of the Napoleon state. You need to conquer some shit in your own personal life. So, and that's kind of what this card's saying. You're gonna have to conquer some shit. This card always bothers me. Anyway, so upside down, on all fours. Let's go forward. So there's gonna be a party or celebration that gives you a life perspective. That's always fun. Anyway, so I'm getting like an imagery of cantaloupes being like put into like a fruit salad. I don't know why. I have health issues, so I picture fruit and health food when I'm sick. So anyway, this might give you very big perspective depending on how many times you've had parties or celebrated or got blackout drunk for no good reason. And you're gonna have to get out of that situational thing. As far as I'm concerned, wine is bad for you for obvious reasons. But I do feel like you might be postponing the inevitable in your own life. You might have some big issues that you do need to address with certain people, or you might have certain things or events that you need to do. So, It's kind of what I'm getting. Anyway, Virgo, hopefully this helps you out. Don't party too much. Don't drink too much. Hydrate. Hydrate a lot. And take care of yourself. Take care of others. Also, you do have to kind of make a vision board. I know I don't say this enough, but you do need to make a vision board or you need to keep a journal. I myself don't follow my own advice, but I do have a writing thing that I'm working on called a book. Um, it's gonna be total nonsense, but it is something to occupy my time so then I'm not like in my own head. I my friends are like, "You're always a worry wart. You're the scapegoat of everything." I'm like, I'm in my own mind and I have PTSD and depression. Of course, I'm in my own mind and I panic about other stuff normal people would not, freak out about. But I feel like everybody does that at least at one point in their life, so I'm not the only one. Um, so hopefully everything works out for you and you kind of find perspective within yourself. With Virgo, there's never really any like mentorship that you have. You're either driven to do something or you get stuck in your own, like my mom says, don't get stuck in your own bullcrap. You might be stuck in your own bullcrap at the moment. But you're trying to figure out how to get out of it. I don't feel like you're going to be stuck for too long. I feel like you're getting your footing. You're not 100% sure where you're going yet, but you're kind of like, should I go this way or should I go that way? But I feel like you're getting there. You know what you want. So anyway, I'm gonna leave you here. I already did my uh, expo ex and finito salute. Get out of my way. But I'll do it again. So take care of yourself, take care of others, and do something. Do something retrospective. um, I think retrospective is kind of like when you look at something that you've done in your life and kind of eliminate it out to where it doesn't really make any sense anymore and it's not a bother anymore. So you might want to do that. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one, alright? Later.